this topic that we have right here, the Jamal Crawford one, because we got two fellow hip hop heads, so I know we're gonna.
Well, let's get into it. Jamal Crawford, in the midst of making a basketball analogy, recently said that Jay-Z's impact on hip hop is bigger than Eminem's record-breaking album sales. The former NBA player appearance on Shaquille O'Neal's The Big Podcast on Friday. The 42-year-old was discussing his top 5 NBA players and how he values dominance over statistics when ranking them, which Shaquille initially disagreed with. And then we have a clip.
Okay, Josh, you better stick up for the white man.
Shaq?
Nope. Yeah,
go back.
The game and say, "Oh, this guy's more points than me. He's better." No, that's just beyond.
Oh, you gotta refresh it.
Yeah. My 5, like, the dominance outweighs the number.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't change the game and say, "Oh, this guy's more points than me. He's better." No, that's just beyond that. Like, Jay-Z's effect on hip hop is bigger than any album sales that Eminem will have. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it goes.
That's a good point.
That's why my 5, like.
Okay. The basketball one you guys don't really give a fuck about, right? Like, you guys don't care about top 5?
I could name like 6 Eminem clones right now.
Go ahead, name him.
Hobson.
So you're
Dax.
Yeah.
Logic.
MGK. MGK.
Yeah, that white dude, the McDonald white dude. You know what I'm talking about? The right wing white dude who be making "If I Was Black" songs and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Look up "If I Was
Joyner
Black."
Lucas?
Joyner Lucas?
No.
No, he's black. Joyner Lucas is black.
That's why I was confused.
No, Joyner Lucas is 1 too, but that wasn't who I was talking about. His name is something McDonald. Man, that was like 6. That was like 6.
You're not just naming white people. You're naming people who
rap
like
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah, I'm not just naming niggas who look like him.
Yeah.
I'm naming actual Eminem clones. I just named 6. Tell me 6 Jay-Z clones right now. That's the fuck I thought.
So you're saying Eminem's impact
I'm not saying it's better or worse.
But is large.
It's large,
yes.
It has to be acknowledged.
Yes. And I don't like Eminem like whatsoever.
But I think Jamal Crawford, but it's because we can't see the whole context.
I think Jay-Z's effect on rap is bigger outside of rap. More entrepreneurial
Yeah,
shit.
facts.
If we're gonna do
the business
that,
aspect of it.
Yeah, the business aspect, hell yeah. But if we're talking about just rap, man, bro, all Jay-Z do is fucking quote Biggie lines. Fuck are we talking about? Nigga? Like Jay-Z, like his effect is I get it because he's definitely like a one of the greatest rappers alive in people's eyes. To me, I think one of the greatest rappers is Wayne, but you feel me, Jay-Z. I was never a real Jay-Z fan, but his impact on hip hop, I mean, what are we saying? Like where? What? Besides being a business mogul.
But how does that translate with longevity? Because is niggas still listening to the real Slim Shady Please Stand Up? Or is niggas still listening to
Hell yeah, it stands.
Man,
sure the fuck are.
You be damn how many
sure
people
the
love
fuck
him.
are.
Man,
But
Eminem
I'm
could
saying-
go.
Laura.
Yeah,
Laura
Laura.
listened to Eminem on the way here.
But
And that's just one person in the office.
But I'm also like a super duper Fabulous fan, but that don't mean that all y'all still
Facts.
are fucking with him.
I see what you're saying. I think but see, that clip doesn't have a lot of context. Like Jamal Crawford was comparing that to NBA. I think that's why Shaq said, "Oh, I disagree." And then when he said the example he made, it was like, oh, "Okay, maybe I get that."
Because the conversation is not
what was the
really
example?
Jay-Z versus Eminem.
Yeah, I know.
It's more so impact versus numbers.
So I think what he's saying is like, okay, so
And
it's
I
like,
know I got that. That's why I named 6
Yeah.
clones.
Yeah,
Because
so like-
I disagree.
So probably an example he made was like, okay, AI didn't win any championships, but his impact to the game of basketball matters way more than the 7. What's the dude's name? The Harden dude, the dude that had like 7 rings. He played for the Lakers, the Spurs. You know talking about the basketball player?
You're talking about Robert Horry.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I think that's maybe an example he was saying. I don't know exactly,
Yeah,
but I think he was
because
saying
if you go by
numbers
semantics,
don't
Robert
matter,
Horry's the greatest
but
basketball
yeah,
player on earth if
yeah.
you're going by rings.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think what their comparison was what matters more, the statistical numbers at the end that are like will say you had the most X, Y, and Z, or your time in the game being the most dominant.
If that's the case,
your
MC
impact
Hammer,
being felt.
MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice is some of the greatest musicians to ever touch the earth. If we're going by numbers,
Yeah, see?
I never ever go by numbers.
My
You
bad.
feel me?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Eminem does have a lot of numbers, but he also has a big effect on rap, bro. You don't know how many motherfuckers do the semantics, like niggas do that all day. It's like 8 of them. It's 1 million of them. Like, you feel me?
But I don't think if Eminem dropped a surprise track that niggas is gonna rush to. I mean, not a surprise track. If Eminem dropped a surprise verse, I don't think people are gonna rush to go listen to it the same way that they would do a Jay-Z verse.
I think because
I don't know. I've seen maybe because we've only seen Laura, but like if there's a hint at something dropping.
Bro, Eminem people go crazy.
Her and that network of people she talks to are all over it. They've
wait, she's like
So
in
let's
like
see the
in a
last
club?
Yeah, so
can
they
we look
are.
up the last verse that
they're
Eminem
serious.
did?
I
They're
think
serious, bro.
it's probably when he
Because
did.
I don't
Last
think
year with
that
Snoop?
I don't think that it's any comparison to what Jay-Z did with
Nas?
No, with Rick Ross. Who was it? Was Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and Lil Wayne?
No, I think Nas, the one where they talked about where
Where they just talked about how big